Hello my lovelies, I hope you're having a fantabulous day. My name is Jenny and welcome to my channel. I know there's a whole lot of crap happening out there, lots of injustice, lots of things that should not be happening in the year 2020. And I'm going to talk about it for a minute before I do anything else, because it should be talked about. It should not be kept hush-hush at any time in our society, and a lot of people are avoiding talking about it right now, and I don't want to avoid talking about it. I want to talk about it. And it shouldn't be someone getting killed or several people getting killed in the last few months for us to talk about things like this. It really shouldn't. The injustice of human nature, you know, that's what people keep saying, is human nature. Bullcrap. This stuff should not be happening at all. It should not be happening. Number one, God didn't choose who to love. Why should we? That's a simple statement. Why should we be able to pick and choose who to love when He created all of us to love? Actually, that's all I need to say. Why should there be anything else to say besides that, right? In my opinion, and this is my opinion, it doesn't have to be your opinion. Maybe it should be, but it doesn't have to be. My opinion on this whole subject, on everything that's going on, whether it's COVID, whether it's injustice, whether it's human rights, no matter what it is, God chose to love. I choose to love. I choose to love. So for today's video, I love makeup, so I'm going to try to break up some tension that's kind of going on in things right now. And a lot of people were saying, how can you film? How can you talk about makeup? How can you get on here and do this with everything that's going on? Because this is the way that I de-stress. Because I learned from last week when I didn't video for, I think it was like 5 or 6 days, and maybe more than, it was like 6 days. I didn't film at all. I didn't put makeup on at all. I didn't do anything. And I felt like crap. Like I literally was in my own head, in my own space, and it was not good for me. And I don't know what I did before I found YouTube, because I was a very depressed person. I was going for therapy like every 5 weeks. It was bad. It was real bad. I was very suicidal. My depression was pretty bad. To the outside world, it was fine. My bipolar, that's part of what they told me bipolar was. You go out in public and you're fine and you're happy and everybody doesn't see the side of you, and you come home and you're a completely different person. You get wrapped around your own headspace. And what you show to the outside world is not who you really are. My family saw it, and I did still hide a lot of it. I mean, there's things, my son, Jacob, saw a lot of it that a lot of people didn't see. He and I are like connected in a different way. So he saw a lot of the inside of my head that a lot of people didn't see. So he can tell you more than a lot of people can. Mike, poor Mike, he saw a lot of the meanness that I would get, a lot of the rage that I would get built up inside of me. And since this channel, since it came, like at first it was just kind of, you know, I talked about the cancer journey and I didn't do a whole lot with it. And then right around December or January, February is when I really like took it seriously. You know, my husband got me this vanity and got me my camera and, you know, my mirror. I mean, well, it is a mirror, but you know, my light and everything. It's when I really started taking it seriously, because I realized that when I got in my seat and I sat here, it did something to me. And when you guys started commenting, for good or bad, but when you comment, it did something to me. It's like, it was my way of like, oh, I can talk to people without actually having to leave my house. And I don't know, I can't explain it to you guys. And I've tried and I've tried and I've tried to explain it to you. And I'm trying to explain it to you, so hopefully maybe you'll understand. But this does something to me. So with everything going on, when I get on here, it helps me. It really does. And I'm hoping that maybe it can help someone out there, that maybe it'll kind of give you a break from the depression and everything that's going on in the world, that maybe it'll stop you from watching the news just for a minute, to de-stress for a minute and not stop thinking about anything that's going on. I'm not trying to say that. I'm not trying to say don't stop thinking about it, don't stop protesting, don't stop doing your part. I'm not saying that by any means. Don't think that's what I'm doing. And I'm not like saying, you know, I've got a shit ton of makeup every year. I'm not saying, no, don't like go spend your money on that. There's other things to spend it on. Don't take anything I'm saying. You take it with a grain of salt. Don't take it with anything that I'm saying anything is less important, because it's not. I just wanted to say that by me getting on here and doing things like unboxings, because I have a lot of them coming up. So I had a whole bunch of boxes come in today, so I kind of threw them all together and I'm going to do like an unboxing for you right now. But this is my way of coping. And you have different ways of coping. If it is going out and protesting, if it is going with your fellow citizens and raising money for a cause. There's a video going now that you can watch on YouTube, and all you do is just watch the video and watch all the ads. That's the way to donate, because they take all that revenue from that ad and donate it to the campaigns, the Black Lives Matter campaigns. So that's something you can do if you don't have the money. Just have the video on. Don't mute it. You can just like put headphones on if you don't want to listen to it. Just have the video run. It's an hour-long video. Just have that video run. Things like that we can do as human citizens for our fellow human citizens. And that's what we all are. We're all humans. Don't look at this. Don't look at the color. We're humans, human beings. So this channel allows me to be me with you guys, because, sometimes, when we're out in public, like when I'm out in public, I might not always be able to be me, because I always feel like I'm being judged. I always feel like I'm weird. And when I meet people, I'm just weird. I'm a weird little person, and I get on here and I can open up and be someone. I can be what I want to be and who I want to be. So saying that, I'm going to de-stress. And if you guys are out there, if this is your way of distressing, then welcome. I'm glad to have you here. And if you consider being part of my lovelies, then hit the subscribe button and the notification bell and like my videos if you want to. I would love to have you join me. So let's just talk about what I have here. First off, I look a little disheveled because I had to take my dog Roxy to the vet today. I actually had to drive. I haven't driven since March 12th. It was really weird. But like my son said, it's like riding a bike. Because of course with me, it wouldn't be riding a bike because I suck at riding bikes. But yeah, I drove into town. He came with me. I did have my mask with me, but I didn't go into the vet's office. They actually came out, and you can see I'm nervous because I just had to go out. So it's like, but I took her to the vet. We thought she had a bladder infection, but it actually was. She had some crystals in there. They said that probably she may have had it. But I've been giving her a supplement. It's called Poultry, and it's actually a supplement that has cranberry and stuff in it. And I've been giving her that, and apparently they said it's helping her to continue to give that to her. So if you're looking for a good pet supplement, Poultry. It's a good supplement. It's a good supplement. I'll link it down below. I think it's like an MLM. I know a lot of people don't like to talk about MLMs, but I do. I support them because I've been there, done that. I know it's hard work. But it's helping her. And they said to continue to give it to her because they could see where the crystals were there and they're starting to dissipate. So apparently what I've been giving her is working, to continue with it. So I'm going to continue to give it to her. They did a bunch of blood work on her because her family tree is a little bit weird with genetics, that a lot of her siblings have passed away. So they did a bunch of blood work on her and everything looks good. So she's good. But we went to the vet and they came out to the car and got her. They were fully clothed, masks and everything up. And they took her from the back seat, so they didn't even have to come near my window or anything. And they called and told me all the results over the phone, paid over the phone. It was a really nice, wonderful thing that they did at Meadow Branch Animal Hospital in Winchester, Virginia. And then I took my son through the drive-thru at Burger King. He paid online, went to the window. They have a guard at the window. They put it underneath the window. They were gloved up and masked up, and it was good. I felt better, and actually got out of the house, and it took us a half an hour to get there and half an hour back, and well, actually it took us longer to get there. There was construction on the bridge, so we had to sit there 15 minutes, but it was a good morning. But anyway, then I came home and did some stuff outside because when you have 4 dogs, there's things in the yard that you gotta do. So, yeah, I'm a little disheveled, but the makeup that I have on today is the Norvina. It's a little mini Norvina. I haven't tried this one yet. I got it in another haul that I did, but these are the colors. And you guys out there that warn me about the ABH palettes being there's a lot of kick up, it's true. If you notice all the kick up in the pan. And I did remember you guys telling me that, so I did do my under eyes last. I didn't put anything underneath my under eyes until I put the palette on my eyes, and I'm so glad. There was so much fallout, but I love it. I love this palette. It is so pretty. I really, really like it. So I'm going to bring you in and let you look at it before I cut away, and then we'll start talking about my unboxings. So this is like a video of like a little bit of everything. But keep in mind, I've had this on now for about 9 hours or so. I also have my YSL foundation on, so this is what it looks like. I have not done any touch-ups. The only thing I did was I do have like a little scabbing right there, and when I came home, I did do this with powder. That's all I've done. But this is what it looks like. Like I said, it's been on for about 9 hours. And then I have my YSL Touche Lamp foundation on today with the sample that I have. I did buy the big one, but this is, oops, sorry. This is the, what do you call it? The primer that I have on with it. Love it, love it. And I'm really loving the Tony Moly snail ferment skincare that I was telling you guys about in another video. I'm really, really liking it. My skin feels amazing, like amazing. I'm really, really liking it. It's kind of making me like worried that I'm not gonna go back to my ordinary. I don't know. I miss my serums though. I do. Anyway, so what I did was I put the yellow right here, and there's no, yeah, they're like A1. I love the way they do it. A1, A2, A3, A4. So that way you don't have to look down at the names. So I used I guess it goes A1. Yeah, I used this color here. I did it like all over the bottom part of my lid, like completely all over the lid. And then I used this color here. I used that one. So I'll show you. I did the yellow, which is like a greenish yellow. And then I used this one here, which is that color there. I used that in the inner part. And then right beside it, I used this green. And then I did go over it with this green up here because it kind of wasn't dark enough. So I just went over just a little bit. And then in the outer corner here, as you can tell, I did use this orange right here. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And then underneath, across here, I used this green, which looks like that. Look at that. Would you look at that? And then I used the brown, which is that one. And then I used the pink, which is that one right there. Only one I didn't use was, actually, I didn't use, oh yeah, I did. I used this one on the inner part of, which that one's, you know, I used that one like around the inner eye. So I used every color in this palette because that's what I try to do for you guys. I try to show you every color in a palette as best I can. And I love it. I absolutely love it. Like I said, there's a lot of kick up. That's one thing if I had to change anything about the palette, I would do. And the price, of course, I would change that. But other than that, and I did notice just now when I touched it, there's a little crack. So it's like, they're really soft. But other than that, I freaking love this palette. I think the colors are beautiful. And there's a lot of different things I can do with this one. I can see a lot of different color combinations with it. But this one is actually it's called the Norvina Collection, and it's Mini Pro Pigment Volume 2. So that's what that is. All right, so today in the mail, I'm starting to get in a lot of things that I've been ordering from like the Sephora sale, and when actually my Sephora stuff starts coming in. I got a little bit the other day, but coming in tomorrow. Today's stuff that I got in, which actually surprised me, was the stuff I ordered from Memorial Day weekend. I got all of my Beautylish stuff in, and I got my ABH stuff in, so it really surprised me that it came fast, like really fast. But some of the other stuff that was supposed to come in still has been delayed. My Manny, I got the Strawberry Dream palette, which I've been trying to get, and I finally was able to get it. It actually somehow got missent. I live in West Virginia, and it got misdirected and went to Maryland, and it's like stuck. I don't know where it is, and they don't know where it is. They said that it got missent, and that's the last statement. It just said missent. So there is it's not like anywhere in the listing as far as, like where it's located or where it's going to be or when it's going to be here. It just says missent, and that's the last location, and that was on the 31st. So I really don't know what happened to it. But this, guys, if you notice by the cover of the thumbnail, this is the bag that I got in my aroma reveal. So see, she knew I was going to get much stuff because this is perfect. Because this is everything that I got right here today. Okay, so we're just going to go through it. I'm not going to talk about any prices. We're not going to do any swatching. I'm just going to look at everything we got. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get out all my ABH stuff. Even the stuff that I got from Beautylish, I'm still going to do it that way because it's going to be easier if I go by brand. And I got everything out of the box, and I've already looked at it, and I'm disappointed in something, and you'll see why. And you'll see the reason why when I get there. Because the stuff's not cheap, and if you guys are familiar with ABH, you would know that even on sale it's not cheap. So I was pretty shocked when I got this item of the condition. And yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about the little ABH I got first. And this I got at Beautylish, and this was it's a lip set. There's 3 different colors. It's the metallic liquid lip set, and it was buy one, get one free. And I got the one that I got, the free one. I got this for you guys. This is going to be in a giveaway. So I'm going to put that in a future giveaway. And I also got Skipping Brands, but I also got the Jouer. It's called Skinny Dip. This was from Beautylish too. It's a highlighter, and it was a buy one, get one free. And it's a possibility that both of these are going to be, because I don't like the color. It's a gold. It's a very deep gold highlighter. I haven't decided yet, but this is the color, and it's pretty gold. But I have to see if I like it first to see whether I'm going to keep it. But I got one, at least this for you guys. So we'll see. I'm going to put it on my nose, and then we'll see. It's really dark. I don't know if that's going to be a very good color for me. So we'll see. I've already touched it though, so it kind of, yeah, I'm kind of stuck with it, huh? Yeah, I kind of screwed myself on that one. But anyway, my camera's going to stop, so I'm going to turn it off and turn it back on again. You didn't know I did anything, did you? So there's that. So the other one is you guys. Okay. So getting back to this, these are the colors. I think the colors are really pretty. This one here in the middle might be a little dark, but it kind of reminds me of Christmas. I think it's really pretty. And then let's see what else. I am going to, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to put everything back in the box, or the bag, I mean. That way I can keep track of what I've looked at. I should have got my little table out. I got a little table I put beside me when I do my videos now, and I didn't get it because I wasn't going to do a video, but Mike's not home yet, so I decided to go ahead and do a video today. Okay, so the next thing from ABH, and I want to talk about the thing that I got that kind of upsets me a little bit at the end of this part of the video. So the next thing I got was the Nicole Guerrero highlighter palette, and I've been wanting to get this for a while. It's called the Glow Kit, but I just haven't got it. But I got all this stuff on sale, every single bit, and I also used I think I used the Afterpay, which if you're not familiar with that, it's where you can it's like 4 equal payments, and they split it up, and they don't take Discover on that. They only take Visa, MasterCard, but they let you divide it in payments. That's how I pay for that. And then through Sephora, I use Klarna, which does the same thing. I think they do Discover on Klarna. This is what it looks like on the outside, and these are the highlighter colors. I think they're really pretty. So we'll have to see how they work. But I've never tried their highlighters besides their loose highlighter, and I tried their Amrezy, and I didn't like that, so I sent that to my friend Maya. So she's got that. Okay, and the next thing I got their blush trio. Never tried their blush either. And these colors are, I've already looked at all these things. It's a little dark, but I like the color in the middle. I'm a pink person, so I like it. Then the other color looks like I could probably use this one for more of a contour shade. But I think they're really pretty though. So that's that. I still got that green on my finger. Okay. And then there's a paper in there too, but I'm not going to read it right now. And then I got 3 different palettes. I got this Alyssa Edwards. When this came out, I really wanted it. I was going to get it and I didn't get it. So I'm kind of glad now because I got it on sale. But this is the Alyssa Edwards. This is what it looks like on the outside. Whoops. And this is what she looks like. Lots of really pretty bright colors, just like Alyssa is. If you don't know who Alyssa Edwards is, she was on RuPaul's Drag Race, and she's from Texas. So one of the names in here is called Texas Made. So yeah, I love her. She was so funny. I loved her. She's the one that does that pop noise. That I can't do it, but Jake can. But she's the one that coined that. Okay. And I got the Modern Renaissance. I know it's an older palette, but I've always liked it because they are my colors. And I saw, who did I see? Samantha March. And she did something on this. And I saw that. I'm like, I want that. But it's got like a velour velvet kind of, I think it's like velvet front to it. So I don't know how long that'll stay clean. But I was worried because I saw the box. And the box was dirty right there. And I'm thinking, oh my God, I got a busted shadow. But I didn't. But this is what it looks like. And you guys know, those are my jams. Aren't they pretty? Like all that right there kind of reminds me of the Urban Decay I just did. So, but see, they have the different colors. They have the lighter colors along with it. So I think that's really pretty. Whoops. And there is a brush in there. Never used any Anastasia brushes before, so we'll see how her brushes are. And then I got the original Norvina palette. And that is this one here. again, the velvet. And look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Looks like we do have a couple pressed glitters maybe. They might not be. They might be the shimmers. But that's really pretty. I like that. We'll find out as I use them. I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not going to do any swatches. And then I got the Norvina Pro. I got this one right here. And this is the Pro Palette 1. I swear I wouldn't get any of these palettes, and I saw them on sale and I grabbed them. But actually, the stuff I got from her site, I got on her site for 15% off because I've never shopped her site before. And if you've never shopped the site, then you get a 15% off coupon. The other things I got from Beautylish, they had a sale and it was I think it was $42 or $42.50. And then I also got the ones I got from Sephora was the same way. All right, so this is what she looks like. Look at that. Aren't they beautiful? And these are the colors that are in the minis. But look at that. Or at least that, you know, that one. I think that one. No, that one's not. Maybe they aren't the same ones that are in the mini. I thought it said it was the mini 1. Is it the mini 1? No, it's mini 2. Never mind. Scratch. But these are beautiful colors. Absolutely beautiful. And I don't know if any of those, I don't think any of those are pressed glitters. They don't look like they are. But I think they are just beautiful. When I saw that, I'm like, daggone it, I'm going to fall into this trap. I did. Because the next thing I got is something I swore I would not get. But like I said, when I saw that I could get a 15% off coupon, I decided to get it. But this is what I'm upset about. Shouldn't be, but I am, because I got the whole kit. I got the whole Norvina 4. But look at the box. Can you see all the dirt? Like the whole entire, and I got this, I wanted the collector's kit. So I paid the extra money. It's the PR mailer to get this special kit. I think it was like $5 extra, and it's dirty, like really dirty. It's there, up here, there's like, and this I got from ABH. I didn't get this Beautylish. I got this ABH. I have not tried to like take a wipe and wipe it off or anything. So I don't know if it'll come off. I don't know if it's going to come off. It looks like to me it might have been like in a warehouse and boxes maybe stacked on top of it. It could have been because they do put black wrap inside their boxes, and it's a possibility that it could have just been like on a black wrapper and the other boxes scooting against it. That could have been what it was. It's still there, but I'm going to try to scrub it off after I get off here. I just saw that and I'm like, really? But anyway. The product is what's important anyway, but I wanted this as a display case. But this is what the box looks like, and then when you open it up, you get, that's just the explanation, you get a primer, which I've never used her primer, and then you get the palette. And the palette is in a box, so I was glad about that. And I do like the way she opened, like you can actually have it open here. That way you're not trying to dig open. And then there's another little spot here, so it actually keeps the palette in the box. I do like that about the way she packages things. And they are plastic, and this is what it looks like. And this is volume 4, which you see this one. If you haven't seen it yet, guys, there are pressed pigments, palettes, pressed glitters. I'm sure. I think I've been saying something other than that, but glitters is what I'm trying to say. Look. You can smell the plastic, but look. That's the glitter that's in it. There's that yellow again. That yellow seems to be popping through all of them. Lots of beautiful colors. And then there's the pop of blue. So there's like a lot of neutrals that you can work with, like here, neutrals up through here. And even these warm colors are very neutral. So it's a very neutral palette. But there's lots of pops of colors in there. I think that's a pressed glitter too. So there's two pressed glitters down there. But I think it's just beautiful. Like beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I'm glad I got it now. Now that I have it, I'm glad I got it. At first I was like, you know, I don't want to pay that much for a palette. But then, like I said, when I got that coupon code, I'm like, yeah, I think I'm going to get it. Yeah, I do. I think I'm going to get it. I mean, I pay that much for when I buy Jeffree Star, you know. And then, like I said, there's an eye primer that came with it, and it's let's see how big this primer is. I don't know if I'll like the eye primer because I use the P. Louise, so we'll see. And this is what the eye primer looks like. Okay, so that's all I got from her. And so like I said, a couple of these things was from Beautylish, but this came from her. The next thing I got was just a couple odds and ends from Beautylish. I got my Precisely My Brow and the 3.5 that I use. I got Kevin Aquan. I got one of his lip colors, and it's called the Molten color, and it's just a gloss. And the color gloss is called Cyber Opal. And this is what it looks like. And it's just a white gloss. Nice thick doe foot applicator. I think I'm trying to hold too many things in front of the camera for it to come in. But anyway, that's what it looks like. So it's a very interesting looking applicator. Really interesting. And then I got two Tom Ford colors, which I've never tried Tom Ford. And they did say they were baby colors, and they are. But they're called the Boys and Girls. So I got Bridget. And these are the little components. They're really cute, hard plastic. And it says the TF on top for Tom Ford. And then this is Bridget. She's really pretty. And this is how much product you get. But this is Bridget. Bridget's pretty. I like Bridget. And then the boy I got was Richard. Richard's pretty too. Richard's handsome. And this is the Richard one. And this is Richard. Look. You guys know these are my colors. And I might try one of these, actually. And then I got the Natasha Denona. I've never tried any of her lip colors. So the color I got was our 22 Bear. And this is what the box looks like. And this is what the component looks like. And it's like, you know, let me see if I can find the front of it. There we go. I noticed one of the videos the other day that was upside down. I was trying to show you something. But this is just a regular color that I wear, you know. Everything else like I wear. This is what it looks like. Nothing's coming in clear today, is it? No, nothing's wanting to come in clear. But you get the gist. It's just a doe foot. And it's kind of flimsy. It's not really stiff. I like a stiffer brush. But that's what that looks like. And since it's all the lip colors I got, I'm going to try one out. I know I said I wasn't going to do any swatching, but I'm just curious to see what, actually I want to see what the lighter color one looks like. Because usually I wear a lot of dark colors. Actually today I had one like a brown color and it's come off, but I've never tried anything from Tom Ford. It's very smooth. It's a pretty color, guys. I even never top of the gloss that I have on because I have my Huda gloss on. Yep. I like. Okay, the last group of stuff that I have. Oh no, actually the next to last. Let me do the next to last. The next to last I got is Dominique's Cosmetics, and this is her Berries and Cream set. I need to have something to like display all this, don't I? All right, and I have one of her palettes, but I wanted the Berries and Cream. So this is what it outside looks like, and then you take it out, and again my jam. And this is what the colors look like. Gorgeous. Can you see the pattern here of the colors that I like? Can you see it? Yeah, I thought so. Alright, and then I got the two lip colors that went with it. And the colors are, the first one is, I forgot, I just said I didn't have any more lip colors, and what is this, right? Plum Berry. This is what her components look like. This is very plum. Very plum. I apologize if my camera's not coming in very good here, but I'm trying to rush, but I'm not doing too good rushing. Because I've got one more group of things and then we'll be done. And this other one is called Creamy Pink. I'm just gonna rip it open. Okay. Creamy Pink. Let's see what she looks like. And I do have 3 of her lip colors. I've got 2 that came with Celestial Storm, and then I've got the strawberry one that came out of my BoxyCharm. But it's like soft. I don't know how else to explain it, but that's what that color looks like right there. Oh, now it's clear. Now I figured it out. Now I figured out how to hold it. Okay. So that is the Dominique's Cosmetics. And my husband ordered me a new drawer unit, a 5-drawer unit to put my stuff in, and cleaned his closet out. He told me to make room in his closet to put more makeup, so I did. So he ordered me a case today to put everything in. I thought that was really nice. Okay, The next thing I got was all Colourpop. And Colourpop opened it back up, and I placed an order, and it did not take me long to get it at all. I was really surprised. So the first thing I got was the So Jaded collection, and it's from Kathleen Lights, and this is a big palette. I think it's really pretty. And it looks the same on that part. And you ready? This is really pretty, guys. This is really, really pretty. I love it, except for the pressed glitters, because, you know, I don't do pressed glitters, except for the Pat McGrath. Look at all those colors. There are so many possibilities in this palette. So many possibilities. I mean, each quad alone is a possibility. You know what I mean? I mean, there's just endless possibilities. I love their big palettes because there are just so many possibilities. You can just take this one palette if you go anywhere and just go. Just be like, here we go. I'm just going to go to town, take the palette. Won't take anything else. That's one of my favorite palettes. If you watch my favorites video, my ranking my palettes for my Colourpop, that's why they ranked on the top, because you can take one palette and be good to go. Be good to go. All right, let me get the rest of them out here. And then I got all of these. My camera's going to cut off again. I'm going to cut it back on. Okay, and the next two I got were from Frozen, and it says Frozen 2 on here, the Anna and Elsa. I don't remember. Maybe you guys can remember for me. When they had these before, were they the same? Was it Disney? I mean, was it Frozen 1 or Frozen 2? I don't know if they're the same palettes or not. I'm not really sure. I didn't pay attention the first time I didn't get them. So tell me down below whether they're the same palettes or not, because I'm not sure. But this is what Elsa looks like. This is what the outside looks like. This is what the inside looks like. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. I don't know why I put off getting this. It is so pretty, except for that color in the middle that's the pressed glitter. And that's the reason I didn't get it before, was because of the pressed glitter. But, oh, when I saw that, I'm like, yes. And this is all glittered, you know, all glittered up. I think it's really pretty. But I swear I don't remember it saying Frozen 2 before, but maybe it did, and I just didn't pay that much attention to it. And then the Anna one. This is Anna, or Anna. And this is what Anna looks like on the inside, pressed glitter in the middle. I think it's so pretty. So, so pretty. And again, lots of possibilities. I love Colourpop, if you didn't know already. Now I gotta add these to my where they rank at. And my Colourpop drawer's full, so I guess when he gets me that drawer thing when it comes in, it was actually on sale. They had it at Amazon. It was $90 some, and then we waited a day and we're down to $72 for a 5-drawer wooden unit. It's really nice. And this is the Sol, S-O-L, and it's a hard plastic. And these are the colors. Thank God, no pressed glitter. But this color right here I was a little concerned with. I don't know if you can tell. You probably can't. Well, right there. You see where it's broken, like in the corner? And I was worried it was going to fall out. So the first thing I did was kind of tip it up, because that's happened to me before on camera. And then right here at the top of this one, see where it's broken right there? So I'm just going to be really, really careful with them when I go to use them. And I got to be careful when I'm storing them. That's why I got to make sure I always lay my palettes flat. Except my Juvia's Place, I did have to rearrange a drawer, and I got to stand it up again, so it's kind of worrying me. And the next 3 palettes I got are these here. So they're older palettes that they had. This was a set. It was called the OG. So the first one is called Give It To Me Straight. And these don't have the actual cover, the protective covers on the inside. So I don't know if they just didn't do them back then. Just a basic palette. I love the colors though. It reminds me a lot of the Bare Necessities, which is a big palette that I love. And it reminds me a little bit of the Blush Crush, which I did not get. And this is the reason I didn't get that one, because when that one came back, I saw this one. This one has more colors in it than the Blush Crush has. And I thought this makes more sense to me than to get the Blush Crush that has less colors. And this has more colors. You know, it just made more sense. And this is the OG. I wanted the OG. And the Yes Please is the yellow. And you think it's going to be a lot of yellows, right? Nope. So this is what the inside looks like. And you ready? You got one yellow. And then you got your, you know, your oranges and your warms, and you got like a little cool up in there. I just love that. You know what the bad thing though, all these, is I see so many things I want to play with, and I'm like, oh. Then I get overwhelmed because I got too much. Like, I do this to myself all the freaking time. So now it's like I want to wear makeup 15 times in one day. If I didn't have this in my bedroom, if I had it in the basement, I would literally take my little magic eraser, I would take my makeup eraser and just take my eyes off and then do several looks a day for you guys. But it's in the bedroom, so when my husband goes to bed, I can't come in here and do this. And I always get the, like, these things that, like, I see, like, start watching my videos at night, and then I'm like, oh, I want to do this, this, and that. So at like 12 o'clock, I get the urge to do this, and I can't. Whatever. Yeah, that's what you guys are saying. Like, whatever, just get on with it. This is very pretty. Very pretty. I love the flowers on it. And there's like pressed glitters in this one, but I still think it's really pretty. And there's some very loose pans. This one's very loose. And this one up here is very loose. So I just gotta be really careful showing you so it doesn't fall out. And yes, a lot of the colors in Colourpop are very repetitive. I can probably hold 3 of these palettes up to 3 other palettes, and they're gonna have a lot of the same colors in it. I mean, you can only make eyeshadows so many ways, you know? You can only make so many colors. Same thing with any other brand you want to look at, whether it's Jeffree Star, whether it's ABH, whether it's Sephora, Ulta, no matter what you do. And I have some colors out of one of these just fell out. I don't know what it is, but it's sprinkling everywhere. No matter what brand you get, there's going to be repeats. You can only make them so many ways. And Colourpop is very famous for having a lot of repeats in their colors. I showed in one of my videos one day how they had a lot of colors that were very repetitive of other palettes. And that's just the way it goes. I was going to like get a bunch of their palettes at one time. I'm like, oh, I just gotta have all their palettes. And I'm like, no, I don't. You know, that's why I didn't get Blush Crush when it came out and whatever other one that was with it. I was going to. I really was. Like, I was seriously considering just going ahead and just start to buy everything that came out. And then I like, there's no way. There's no way. They have so much that they come out with. And the only reason I got these was because these are the ones that I had been eyeballing for a while. And I thought, you know, when they open back up again, I went through my Rakuten app, so I did get cash back, and I decided just to go ahead and do it. And then I had Jenna Veroni has a coupon code. I think it was Jenna 01 or Jenna 10. I'll find out and I'll put it down below. And it doesn't work like on sets, like, you know, it didn't work on the OG because it was 2 different things. But a single palettes it does. But I'll link her code down there, and then I'll put my Rakuten link down there too, so you guys can shop through Rakuten and you get cash back on a bunch of different things. Like Sephora is one of them. My the skin store that I get a lot of things through. Bunch of different things. Anyway, I'm done because that's all I have to unbox right now. Tomorrow and the next day, I have a lot of stuff coming from Sephora. Those orders are finally starting to flow in. My Tony Moly, I think, is going to be here soon. And whenever I get that Strawberries and Cream palette in, I'll show that to you guys too. But I think I'm finally getting caught up on everything that's coming in, and then, you know, then we'll be good. Then I can start reviewing some of this stuff. We're not reviewing. I don't do reviews. I don't even know why I say that. They're actually first impressions. I don't review because reviews are something that you use multiple times over. But I do want to tell you that I woke up this morning and my eyes were a little itchy, and I don't know whether that was from using the palette I used yesterday or not from the Urban Decay. I don't know. I don't know whether that's what it was from or whether it's just because the pollen is so outrageously high right now. But I did want to let you guys know that, just in case, you know, it could be the Urban Decay. I won't know until I try it again. But that's why I can't really do a review, because I don't use palettes enough to actually do that. So I know sometimes I'll say first impressions honest review, but then I got to thinking about it. It's not really a review unless I use it a lot. Like my foundation I can review because I use it a lot. Anyway, that's enough. I've talked enough. Thank you guys for being here. Like I said, I hope this kind of broke your day up a little bit, but get back now to doing what you were doing. Don't get too depressed. I know it's really hard not to right now, but just stay strong. Stay safe. Please stay safe. It's really, really hard to stay safe right now. I live 10 miles away from where a riots broke out the other day and someone got shot. So even in a tiny little town that I live in, things happen. So just be very careful, be mindful of each other, and take care of each other and be good to each other, and come back and see me again. I love you guys so much. You mean so much to me. And I do. I really do. I really do love you guys. I'm not just blowing smoke up your butt. I'm not on here to get ratings. And that's just not me. I'm not even posting this the day that I'm recording it because it's not the day to do that. It's going to be another day this week whenever I decide to put it up, because there's too many other things going on right now. Anyway, thank you for being here. I appreciate it, guys. And I'll see you next one.